Wilfred Cease, the Black Gentleman. We need to break down some of his content. This creator makes amazing short form reels and TikToks that captivate attention. And the most amazing thing about him to me is that he self films all of it and he's proud of that fact. And so we're going to break down the way he films his content using a tripod, a nice camera, and sometimes his best friend, another artist called Brandon. And we're going to go into some numbers as always so we can show this in actual reality. So let's start with some numbers like always. First of all, I'm seeing 2,200 monthly listeners. Not gonna lie, I thought this would be higher. I was easily expecting 25,000 or 50,000 monthly listeners because he's so amazing. The music is dope, the content is dope. So let's break into some of the records, right? What I'm seeing is in 2025, he released how many? One song on 65K, the most played song ever. Yeah, a couple of features on here. Then a single earlier in the year, 4,000, and then an EP part 1, right? And so it's got 2 of the records and 3 brand new records. How old is this? Oh, this is literally start of the year. So there's 3 tracks that we need to get a lot more plays on. They haven't yet crossed 1,000, but I think this is an incredible creator. So I'm throwing no shade whatsoever, only love. All right, so let's break into the actual Instagram account. 46,000 followers, and you'll see the aesthetic is immaculate. Not only the tailoring, the gentleman's attire, the afro pick, but also the cinematography. He's only has elegant, high production value content at all times, but then he intersperses that with the BTS of his filming days. And so I want to just show you how like proud he is to self-film the content, right? So let me scroll down a smidge and find like just 2 friends having fun. Nice easy example here.
Lost some friends, some people I die for. Gone too soon, shot down like white balls.
Right, if we see the example, it's like the friend is holding one tripod with a light on it and another tripod is a fixed lens. Right? And again, if we scroll down even more, he's proud to say, who needs a camera crew when you have yourself?
I've never been worried about nobody else's opinion. If I'm with you, then I'm with you, then I'm with you, that's on business. Like Fight Club, we can fight now. In 10 minutes we'll make up and make out and make out and make out like an illness.
I think this piece of content is amazing. It shows an example of the clone performance where he's got one in the suit and one in the red jumper, and at different focal lengths he's passing through the frame and creating a very dynamic, entertaining piece of content to watch. And as long as at each depth, so foreground, midground, and background, he raps the correct line, probably the whole track, but raps the correct line as he passes, you can stitch it together later in post-production. Incredible piece of work. Right? Then again, my secret technique to film myself.
All right, so this is how I get my shots.
Got my camera right here and I have the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7.
So my camera doesn't have autofocus, so what I do sometimes is I come onto the camera section, I go into the selfie area here, and when you open this up, so I just put this on the tripod, put it next to the camera, and I see exactly what I'm doing.
I look to the sun to see, hide in the shadows. Light in the sheets, the liar is she. I can stand in the corner, but you wouldn't stand for me. Stand in the streets.
I think this is amazing. Not only to show the exact process of doing it, like any given day, you can rock up to any given location in central London or a place you have access to, put a tripod down, put a camera down, and use your phone to just tap on yourself and autofocus the lens. Then later on in post-production, then you can edit and dub the song over. This is incredible work. But I want to show you some more of the cinematic examples from Wilfred. Now we've seen the way that he does it, right? And so there are so many in London that are textbook, but I want to give you a nice example.
Used to pass the blame to my dad, but he never passed the ball, and that's that. Now perspective, what is a home? I was combatants, living in perspective, like 5 children, now turn 4. I was stupid, step for the door, treated the worst by those I adore. How can I move that depiction of love when I...
So what you know is just before the lens changes, you'll see the head move. And so you're almost at the... If we're working in 8 bars here, on the 7th bar, he turns his head so that when he does the jump cut, he's already looking in that direction. I think this is incredible as a way of storytelling and keep movement engaged. Because as long as you think something's about to occur, you lock in waiting for that event. And again, other cinematic, it's all about being the black gentleman, right? So always in the city, always on a high production budget.
Amongst the hushed tones, we marvel at natural stones, reclaim tapestries and gold, memories woven so boldly. Wandering through hallways, past critiques and praise, eyes glued to bronze statues like our ancestors were gazing.
Right, again, more content here, just showing you the style of Wilfred, that he's always aiming for something really cinematic.
They're praying I fall, I'm wishing them peace. They're stuck in a cell, I'm somewhere in these. Just call me an area, I'm about to eat. I grip on the life, can't take the back seat. I held on the stripe, I should've just. No need to compare, can never be me.
And here as well, this is one of the original ones that first caught my eye.
Though my heart really felt important, you were the one still calling the shots, I know. I can get lost, I know, but who else you want, I know. Love ain't a cost, I know. Somehow I'm broke, running the streets, I got nowhere to go. Showing my teeth, me and I on my own with an eye on the goal and an eye on whoever's still writing the letters, supplying by post, you know.
Right, and so what I hear and see from this content is that they're really thinking about the short form. They're not trying to market the end song, they're trying to market the short form. And look at some of the numbers here. Like if we put it in the Reels tab, we can see the breakdown easily, 37,000, 100,000, right? Very consistently, 5 to 6,000 as a minimum, 30,000, very decent numbers here. And every single time he pushes the boundary, he hits it 130K. And so these are short form reels. All we've got to do is connect the dots and just drive a bit more of that Spotify streaming numbers, because it's catching people's attention. And so what we're doing at the very top of the funnel, we're driving discovery. Then you take it a layer down and you drive awareness. Now people are aware that you have a song that exists. Once they're aware, you take them a level below and they consider listening. And finally, you take them a level further and you convert them into following your account and streaming all the time. And so I think, Wilfred, love you, man. Mad respect. I see you at that top. People are aware you have a song. You got to take them down the funnel and make them want to keep listening even more. But it's all a journey, right? What I love about this content, again, is no budget, no problem. It's the best representation of this.
Amongst the hushed tones, we marvel at an actual stones, reclaim tapestries and gold, memories woven so boldly. Wandering through hallways, past critiques and praise, eyes glued to bronze statues like her.
Right, incredible content. Definitely has a place to set the bar high for not needing a videographer, for not needing a team to execute. This is just you by yourself, sometimes with your best friend. Right, there's no excuse for us. Like if Wilfred can do it, we can all do it. Wilfred can do it. Every single one of us can do it. And if you need help with finding content ideas, I got you. I've bookmarked over 350 content ideas for Reels and TikTok that you can have for free. If you head to the description, you can grab my free 0 to 10K content system with the library of bookmarked videos that you can recreate for yourself. So many of my clients have copied this style as well. And I can't wait to just impact the world by giving more and more people access to music marketing education that all the other coaches would charge for.